deaf and dumb. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. A little wave for our viewers, and a little hello for our listeners.
Hello.
There's a Venn diagram of listeners and viewers.
Well, there are more listeners than there are viewers.
Yes.
I can tell you that right now.
That's fine. There's no prejudice. We are on YouTube now.
Yes.
If you hadn't heard.
Or you haven't seen.
You haven't seen, exactly. So, if you would rather see us there, you can see us there.
Yep.
We also did an extra episode this week, like an extra little special.
It's not an episode. It's just
not
video.
It's not an episode. It's not a podcast episode.
Yeah.
It's just
some
content for you.
If you were looking
just
for
a little something
in audio form, it didn't exist.
It does not exist. It's exclusive to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So if you want to go check that out,
yeah,
we did a Valentine's Day chocolate checkers.
Chocolate cheddars?
Chocolate cheddars. No, chocolate checkers.
And Daniel forgot how to talk.
Well, my throat's a little this right now. I think I got over being sick, and then you've been kind of sick, and now I think you're transferring it back. It's gone to you, evolved, and it's come back.
I don't remember you being sick.
You remember we were in PAX and I couldn't talk?
Oh, you mean the good times?
No.
I forgot about that. That was a while ago. That was a month ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was very sick.
Yeah.
We put out a little extra video if you want to go check it out on YouTube.
Where I became...
Yes, you became the chocolate champion.
Spoiler alert.
Chocolate champion.
Chocolate champion.
Yeah, so go check out what that was like.
Uh-huh.
And subscribe to us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's going to be a naming thing now. Every time we do one of these little challenges.
Oh, yeah? You think we should make a list?
I will be, forever Dudley, the champion of chocolate.
Yeah. Sure.
And
you
can
have
have no name right now.
Well,
until we...
I don't need one. I'm just Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Just Dan here.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was some Texan right there.
Just Dan here.
It's just me here, Dan.
Just representing.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, I've been sick most of the week. Well, half the week. And I'm finally okay, so I might have a coughing fit here in a minute.
Okay.
But we'll see.
So
if you're lucky.
You get to see Dudley hack
You get to see me coughing and losing a lung.
Yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't happen.
Sure. I hope so. For the sake of our listeners.
Yeah.
And, yes. So, we played Chocolate Checkers. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, because I won.
Yeah. Well, it was...
I only had to eat a few... in the game, I only ate one piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
And then I had, the end...
Yes, you had to gain the chocolate power. I guess we'll leave
the
that
most
for
disgusting chocolate heart I've ever seen.
It's just a chocolate heart, Dudley. I don't know what your problem is. So our viewer can go check that out.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I did not expect to eat that much bad chocolate.
The
camera went down.
Oh no.
And we're back because we lost video.
When it comes to YouTube,
there'll be a jump cut. Probably, I'll put technical difficulties. And
that'd be nice.
Yeah,
so you don't have to make that.
Yeah, that's more work for me. But the camera went down.
You should just use their little and over it, and you don't have to put any music to it.
My little
yeah, little.
Hold on, let me. And we're back. There we go.
There we go. All right, cool. Now we don't have to get more music.
Yeah.
You don't have to send you back to the studio and have Trey record it.
Yeah. What have you played this week?
I played Keyforge.
Yeah. I did as well.
Yes,
we played together and with Gary.
With Gary, we played several games of Keyforge.
Yes, we did. My first one did not go well.
Mine didn't either, and neither did my second one.
No. Well, see, I played Apostolov of Eagles Bend Gauntlet.
Yeah,
who's not very good, I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think he's very good. He's fine, but he's not terrible. but he's not good.
Yeah.
So that didn't go well. And then I was like, I'm missing
Gary,
a deck.
yeah.
And then I played it against Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I picked up the numbers. I played the next one. The one I played against you is Almington, the number of cyborgs, who is not bad. Is not bad.
Yeah, but I was talking about the first one you played. It was against Gary.
It was against Gary.
Because I didn't play
That's
that
right.
deck.
I played against Gary twice.
Yeah, and
that's
then I
right.
played you and Gary.
Yeah, I got you.
So Gary played 3 games.
Yeah.
And we played,
Yes.
You played 3.
Yeah, I played
3.
2. Yeah.
I got gypped.
Yeah.
Someone owes me a game.
You can go up against the numbers again.
But the problem is, if I play one of you, then y'all go up to 4 and I go up to 3, and I'll never catch up.
Yes. Yeah, you're behind. You're forever behind, Dudley.
No, I have to play twice. I have to play you once and then play Gary once,
Yeah.
and then we'll all be even. The math checks out.
Sure.
So, the first game you played against Gary...
Apostolov of Eagle's Been Gauntlet is okay. He's not great. He
got
lost
a good name.
Got lost against one of Gary's deck. And then I switched... Because I thought I had him, but I didn't see him in a box, and it turned out I had an extra... I had my girlfriend's hero card, or whatever you call them, the character card.
Yeah, the card list.
Yeah, was
card.
in my deck box and was on top of my other deck's name. So I thought, oh, what's her deck doing in here? And then I realized, wait, the color's wrong on the sleeves. And so I was like, oh, this is the wrong deck. Yeah. And so I realized, oh, the number, as he's called, Almington. Yeah. By his friends. Yeah.
No one calls him Almington.
Almington is his Christian name. The number of cyborgs is what he's known abroad. The number. He's pretty good. He's a really, really solid deck.
Yeah, it's okay.
You didn't enjoy it.
He's okay. I played.
I was able to get 2 wins out of him. I beat Gary, and then I played you with him and beat you.
That's why I say it's just okay.
We're just getting some fuzz off your microphone there.
That's my mic fuzz.
It's your mic fuzz. I got rid of it.
It reminds me of my girlfriend's cat.
Whose name is Mike Fuzz.
No.
All right, way to go along with that one.
Yeah, I don't think she would appreciate me.
If I ever have a cat, I never will. But if I ever did, I would name it Mike Fuzz.
Mike Fuzz.
Mr. Fuzz. His friends call him Mike.
Michael Fuzz.
Michael Fuzz.
Oh, that was a dumb.
Keyforge is a lot of fun.
Keyforge is a lot of fun. I played my new deck, which I hadn't played before, the Wildcat Morgan.
Yeah. The Hitman?
And no,
that's the other one.
No, that's the other one. I played Wildcat Morgan against Gary and lost.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that one. And then I played a Hitman against you.
Yeah.
And
what's the Hitman's full name?
I don't remember. I have to look it up.
Okay. You don't have to.
No,
it's just the Hitman.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
It won't take me long.
Which you were excited about. You thought this is a good name.
Hitman Havala Archchild.
Let me see.
Havala
Havola. Havola Archchild.
Yeah. Hitman.
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 Archchild's a weird name for a hitman.
I think it's funny. It's Hitman is 2 words. It's not Hitman.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Hitman. Not Hitman.
Man.
Not Hitman.
Yeah.
Hitman.
Which I don't think is a bad deck. I held you at bay, but then I made a few mistakes.
Yeah.
So I think it was user error on my part.
My deck started off strong. Like I grew a really good starting hand, and then I just beat on you the whole rest of the game. So you put up a good fight, despite the onslaught.
Well,
that
I
the
wasn't
number
drawing.
brings.
I wasn't drawing very well.
Yeah,
and I had wished I'd mulliganed earlier when we started. I think it would have gone a little better. Because what happened was I ended up playing a bunch of logos. Logos?
Yeah.
Yeah, logos cards.
Yeah.
And
no, it wasn't logos.
Sanctum.
It was Sanctum. Yeah.
I had a bunch of Sanctum cards.
Yeah.
I had 3 of them down, and it was just beneficial just to keep reaping.
Yeah.
Or fighting.
Oh yeah, you had a lot.
Just,
they had a lot of
kept,
guys. You had a lot of guys with a lot of defenses.
Yeah.
So they were kind of hard to get rid of.
And I didn't have any good cards in my hand, so I was just like, I had 6 cards in my hand. I was like, none of them were Sanctum, so I couldn't play them with the cards on the table.
Yeah.
And I was always just like, I could just keep reaping and getting that much closer to keys. I mean, it worked. I had 2 keys.
You were pretty
quick.
good until I wiped your board.
Yeah, and then by that point, I had to recoup. I had to go through some a couple of rounds of bad hands to get rid of the cards in my hand, and so I could draw more. And it just, I never caught up, never recovered. But it was fun.
You were not happy when we left. You were pretty salty.
Well,
salty is the word I would use, which is what happens to you.
I felt I was restrained, considering how you play.
No, I was just really happy to have a solid deck.
Because
all of my decks have been either not good, like what's the name of that deck? Pyro Heart.
Yeah, good name.
Good name, terrible deck. Terrible, really bad. And then and then one of my other ones is just like really situational. Like if I get the right cards right at the beginning, I could do some good stuff. But otherwise, it's just awkward.
Yeah.
And so I was just really ecstatic about having a really solid deck. That's pretty good. And so
and which was fine. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
But you would draw cards, and then you would go ha ha ha, and I'm just like.
That was my bluffing.
That's
called psychological warfare.
This was at a point that I already knew I was going to lose. Like I was like, "There's no way I can recover fast enough to win." So I was just like, "I'm just playing to get through it." And you're sitting there, looking at your card, just laughing, and I'm just like, "Okay, not very fun."
That's my strategy. That's how I play, Dudley.
You piss everybody off?
Yep. Keyforge psychological warfare.
Oh, right.
I just unhinge my opponent so that he just gets angry and gets irrational.
No, I wasn't irrational. I couldn't play anything worth crap because I had bad cards on my hand. So.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes sometimes.
There was some new stuff out on the Switch this week.
Yeah.
And I have been playing them
Before we get
heavily.
there, we want to talk about some Keyforge stuff. Before we move on,
I guess. Sure.
I mean, we can streamline the show by inserting news.
Streamline.
Inserting news about games that we're playing.
I guess. Okay, go ahead.
So we're gonna hop into a little bit of news.
I gotta spread that news out.
Yeah. You sit there, be quiet, and I'm gonna talk. It was announced this week that a new set of Keyforge cards are coming.
Yes.
So the next series. So all these decks things have new boxes.
Yeah, the next set.
So before was Call of
the Archons.
Yeah. The next one is Age of Ascension.
Okay.
They come in a nice blue box.
Okay.
And they'll have 370 cards. 204 of them will be new cards.
Oh, okay.
Aren't in the series already.
Okay.
And then 160.
I thought they were all new cards, but I guess some of them are.
Some of them are repeats.
Okay.
There's 166 that are in the previous set that will be in this one pretty regularly. But there's also they'll have legacy cards, which are some that are not part of this set but are part of the previous set that'll pop into the new set every once in a while. So you might get some of those really badass cards from the first set might show up in there.
Okay.
But they're legacy and they're not as common.
Yeah, they're like a rare card.
Thing. They'll show up
like a foil or something.
And of course, with the new set comes with new keywords on the cards.
Okay.
The three it mentioned in the description were Alpha, Omega, and Deploy.
Okay.
Alpha and Omega, based on their name, what do you think they do?
Something at the beginning and end.
There you go.
Or you thought, or maybe I looked this up. I know what the Omega one. The Omega one, if you play it, you can't play anything else, right?
Exactly.
So I assume Alpha is something you have to play first.
Yeah.
Okay.
On your turn, the alpha has to be played first, and the omega has to be played last.
Okay.
So it really affects your
the
card play.
plan order.
But they'll do something. I mentioned one of them is like an omega card that's like a board wipe, but as soon as you do it, your turn's done. You move on. So you can't benefit right away.
Yeah.
And then the deploy keyword is on creatures. I almost forgot what it was. I was like, I'll write it on my notes. I don't remember what it was. And
I don't know what it is. I can't come to your rescue.
What do you think it is? While I remember
deploy. Mm-hmm. It is something to do with creatures. And
I just said that. So you've given us no new information.
I assume it has something to do with deploying.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. I know. I did read this. I did.
No.
Creatures with deploy can go in the middle. They don't have to come in on the flanks.
They can go anywhere on the battle line.
Yeah, in Keyforge, you have your battle line, which is when you bring new creatures in, they have to go on the side, which is called the flanks.
The flanks.
And creatures with deploy can just come up anywhere in the middle, which is normally against the rules.
So it allows you to kind of...
Which is cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
You can just slip something in the middle.
Yeah. We I've been known to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And...
There's evidence of that.
Yes, there is evidence. But with the new set, there's a new starter set, which is better than the previous starter set because instead of coming with a generic,
like a starter deck,
starter decks, it doesn't have a generic one. It has an actual unique deck. So you get 2 of those, and then you get tokens and a play mat. That's just paper, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And then also has new tokens for stunned and something else. I can't remember the other one, but so there's some new tokens in there that weren't previously because before they used cards. Whereas and our card camera just went down again.
Oh no. And we're back again.
Yeah, we're back. So the unique comes with new token. Instead of using cards, they use tokens for stunned, and I can't remember what the other one is. But so it's cool, and we pre-ordered them.
Yes, we did.
They are available for pre-order, so you can get the new decks, or you can get the starter set, which is pretty reasonable. It's $25 for depending where you get them. But $25 for the starter set, and I'm excited.
I'm excited about the new set. I'm just excited about new cards, and
playing more Keyforge.
And
they don't have tokens too. So
I know. I needed a set. That's part of the reason I wanted to get the new starter. Is like I keep thinking I'm gonna build my own set of keys or something. I just haven't done it. So I was like, this will come with some I can use. It'll come with 2 sets.
Yeah, I don't have enough for 2 players. So I'll have a set, and my girlfriend couldn't have a set for when she plays. And it'll be nice. And then also I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's in this set, but I know the colors or events on the keys are supposed to have an effect at some point. They'll become important. As of right now, it's just the colors don't matter. You can flip any key, but I think eventually they will mean something. So you can't just use a generic. We don't have to use our Destiny tokens anymore.
We don't have to.
So that'll be nice.
All right, now can I talk about the game I wanted to talk about?
Yes.
Will you allow it?
I will allow it for now.
With the Nintendo Classic that comes with Nintendo Online, Nintendo Online subscription. The new games released this week was Super Mario Bros. 2
that's nice.
and Kirby's Adventure, which we talked about last week. And they came out, and I have been playing them both. I've already finished Super Mario Bros. 2.
Okay.
I've gone through the whole thing.
Yeah.
There were parts of it I remembered pretty well, and then there was stuff I was like, I don't know if I ever finished this game. But
I don't think I have. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm pretty
sure it's a lot of fun. It's that weird kind of quirky one, kind of like the Zelda 2. It's different.
Yeah,
it's
when making sequels, Nintendo is notorious for doing weird things.
Yeah, and it's really fun. And I just went through the whole thing as Mario. I know you can play as Luigi or Toad or Peach, but I just got in the groove and just kept going. Yeah. So I'm thinking about playing through it each again.
Different characters?
Yeah, just try
see if you do better or worse.
Yeah, and see how I do. But it's a lot of fun, and I was thrown off for a second because, like, the first boss you fight is a mouse with bombs.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just like mouse with, I think, sunglasses, and he's throwing bombs at you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and you have to grab the bomb, throw them back, right?
Yeah. The whole game is about picking things up.
Yeah, this game is like really heavily involved. It's really into picking things up.
You gotta lift.
You gotta lift. You gotta pull turnips out of the ground.
Do you lift, bro?
Yeah. And Mario does.
Mario lifts.
Mario lifts, bro.
Luigi and Toad and everyone just real.
Yeah. And
beefy in the Mario universe.
The game's hard, but there's some kind of fun, clever things. I love the wrap around in some levels.
Yeah.
When you go off one side of the screen, you come in on the other. Mm-hmm. And like the whole thing is like in Mario's dream, apparently. Yeah, that's it. Like set up.
So Mario dreams.
Yes.
Of lifting
vegetables. Yes.
So.
And here's the thing.
It's a plumber's dream.
Yes. It's all about, the whole thing is about vegetables. Because you're lifting vegetables, you're throwing vegetables at things that don't like vegetables. And I thought, okay, it's whatever. But the final boss of the game really hammers this down of the bad guys don't like vegetables. Because it's Wart, who's the kind of dinosaur frog king guy. If you saw him, you'd know him.
I probably remember if I saw him.
But it's him, and you can't just throw stuff at him to hurt him like you can with any other boss. You have to wait till he opens his mouth and throw the vegetables into his mouth, and that hurts him because he doesn't like vegetables.
So Mario is teaching us vegetable kill.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's the message, is that if you have enemies, use vegetables on them.
Then it's no wonder that we grew up not eating very many vegetables.
That might be it. We were set on the path by Super Mario Brothers.
Nintendo really screwed our health.
But yeah, but he teaches us. It also taught us that lifting is good. To go and pull things out of the ground.
Yeah, lifting. You got to lift and not eat vegetables.
It also, taught me that if I pull something out of the ground and it looks like a potion bottle, drink it because it's going to open a door where I will find a mushroom. And I've been looking for that ever since.
Mario has some trippy dreams.
He does.
So, revisiting our childhood real quick. Nintendo teaches us not to eat vegetables.
Yes.
And I have fond memories of eating fried chicken while we played Nintendo.
Yeah, like popcorn chicken.
So KFC...
Yeah, it used to have like...
The popcorn chicken that KFC used to have is not the nuggets, it's the little crispy bits.
I don't know if there was any chicken in there.
I don't think there was.
I think it was
as far
just
as my memory goes, it's just a crispy bit. They would just scoop up and save up all year, and then it'd be a limited time thing. You'd buy a bucket full of crispy bits, and I loved it. And I remember sitting and playing Nintendo with a bucket of chicken. Chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
Air quotes, chicken.
Yeah, tiny little nugget, little crispy things. Yeah.
So Nintendo's the reason we are unhealthy.
Yeah. So I finished it. I've gone through the whole thing. I might play through it again with, like I said, with the other characters.
With Luigi. See if he lifts
Luigi
better.
And because he does a kind of a floating jump thing. Toad just can't jump. I don't know what his special thing is.
Well, Toad is... I mean, I don't know about Toad. But
like Peach
Luigi
can like hover.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Toad's thing is. I don't remember, and I haven't played it enough.
Maybe Toad just lifts better.
Maybe
he can pull them. All those years of servitude. He's become real strong.
Yeah. There's also a thing where I never noticed this, but if you crouch in that game and you stay crouched for long enough, your colors go inverted, and you can jump higher. You as long as you don't move, you can jump straight up, and you jump higher than you normally would. I didn't realize that.
That.
I never remembered that. If I did do it, I don't remember it. But I was like, what happened? I turned colors, and then you jump and you go higher. It's like a high jump.
Yeah.
You charge. You just crouch and you charge that jump.
Yeah, I remember the charge thing.
Yeah, but if you move, it goes away. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as you stand still, you can jump higher.
Yeah, I do remember.
I don't remember that. That was new to me. I did it by accident because I was like crouching, dodging something, and then it was like, wait, what happened? Why did I change colors? And so, I started also playing. I've been playing for the last couple of days. Kirby's Adventure, which I played before, but I don't remember much of.
Yeah,
and it's so great.
Which one is that one?
It was on the NES. It was it's kind of a platformer like the Mario game, but it had all the
classic.
It's not the Super Kirby one where but it does have all you eat people and you get their abilities.
Yeah,
and but it's all kinds of fun stuff. It also has little mini games that you can go because the whole thing is the map is there are doors you go into each level, but you can find things in the levels that unlock spaces that have where there's another door where you can do these little mini games. Like there's a Wild West draw game where you like draw against each a bunch of different enemies to try to. There's a crane game where you're picking up either small or large Kirbys and they're worth 1-ups, extra lives, and then there's a battle thing where you're in a stadium and you fight one of the mini bosses, but it's really fun. And each level has little hidden things in them, so there's like hidden areas, hidden buttons to open up other areas. And I'm having a blast playing it. I don't remember a lot of it. I know I played it some, but not as much as I played like Super Mario Brothers 2 or anything like that. So I'm going through it, and then like Meta Knight's there, but I haven't fought him directly yet. He always shows up and like swings his sword or something, and then a bunch of his minions show up and you fight them. And I kept like every time I'm like Meta Knight because Meta Knight's awesome.
Smash Brothers.
And my girlfriend thinks I'm saying Mennonites.
Mennonites?
Every time. She's like, Mennonites? You fighting Mennonites? I'm like, no. Meta Knight. Meta Knight. And then she just harasses me with saying Mennonite. Yeah. So I've been fighting the Meta Knights. Just guys. I don't know what they are. I guess they're kind of like knights. They're like soldiers with axes and stuff. But but one of the weirdest mini games, and I really like it. Yeah. But it is you're in a boxing ring, and King DDD's up on the ropes, and you hold a button to open your mouth, and he's throwing eggs at you, and you have to eat the eggs. But he also throws in bombs as well, and you have to close your mouth when the bombs come. So you're like, open, catch eggs, and then, bomb, close mouth, open mouth, close mouth, back and forth, and trying to eat as many eggs as possible. And if that's not weird enough...
Oh, I could go weirder.
If that's not weird enough, I finally... Most time I accidentally eat a bomb, and that ends the round. But if you get through all the eggs he throws without getting a bomb, you stop, and the eggs all hatch, and little chickens, baby chickens, come out of your mouth. Counting how many you got. Yeah, it's really weird. It's really gross. I mean, Kirby ate already incubated eggs.
Yeah,
they hatched, and then they all crawled out and just left the shells.
Yeah, so you filled up on shells. And
yep, it's really weird and gross. Yeah, I played the game several times before this happened, and I was a little put off by it. But I still enjoy the minigames.
And we've seen what chickens look like when they hatch.
Yeah, we grew up on a chicken farm.
Yep, that's gross.
Yeah. No. They're real funky looking. No. Everything when it's born looks real funky, let's be honest. You're going to get a taste of this soon, so you should prepare yourself. So yeah. It's great, though. It is a fantastic game. And so if you have the Nintendo subscription, I highly recommend going playing it. Both of these games, I think, are easily one of the best games in the list of classic games that you can play right now. They are awesome. So I highly recommend playing them.
Yeah, I mean, it is cheap.
Yeah, if you've never played them before, or if you just want to go back and play them again, I recommend it, because there's going to be stuff you forgot.
Yeah.
I also came out this week, free to download, I believe, for people with the Nintendo subscription, is Tetris 99. Have you heard of this?
Yes. It's a kind
they
of battle
announced it and then
royale
dropped it this week.
Tetris game.
Yeah, it's a battle royale style Tetris game. It's you versus, I don't know if there's 99 total or it's you versus 99 people.
Yeah,
I'm not sure which. But I played it a bunch.
I believe it's 99 total.
Oh, okay. And so it's like you're playing a Tetris game and you can throw like junk at other people.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to kind of get a hang of it, but because at first I was just playing Tetris, and then I was doing poorly because I'm not that good at Tetris.
Yeah.
But I was getting back in the groove. But there's a system for picking who you throw the junk at. Like, because basically, and I didn't know this. I had to research it a little bit. But if you clear one line, it doesn't do anything. But if you clear two or more, you drop junk lines on other players.
Oh, okay.
So I think 2 is 1, and 3 is 2, and then 4 is 4. It's this weird scale thing. And so you're dumping stuff on people, and but you can also choose who you go into. I had been just leaving it at random. I didn't even notice I could choose. But there's like some little. You can use the joystick to adjust what. You can either do random, or you can do who's close to being KO'd. Or you can do people with higher badges. There's a whole badge system based on like how many people you've knocked out, and you don't get hit as much with the
random one.
I think so, or you put more on them. I'm not sure. There's this whole scaling system where if you do better, you get badges, and that gives you benefits and makes you stronger. And it's pretty fun. Once I kind of learned about that and started tweaking with it and started actually getting back into the groove of it, I'd gotten to 4th place.
4th?
Yeah.
Bad.
Like, up until then, it was always, like, the team is, like, 17, 15. That kind of position. Not great, but not terrible. But I played the last night, and I got it. I was 4th, and I could not believe. I was just going. I was just, like, I wasn't even paying attention. I had set it to whoever I could knock out.
Yeah. And
I was just playing. And I knocked out, like, 8 people, and I was feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So if you should get it.
Yeah, I need to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have to check that one out. What else you play?
Not a lot. I've mostly just been playing the classic games. My girlfriend, on the other hand, is still playing the Game of Sultans, and which I have a new name for, because the whole game is like adding ladies to your harem, or catching them, as she has been saying. I haven't been able to catch these ladies, and so I've been calling it Pokemon Ho.
Are you proud of that one?
I am. She laughed pretty hard at it. But she plays it religiously. I'm a little concerned because she's playing it all the time. It had a chat in there, so she's talking to people about playing this game. And I'm like... And every time I go and look at it, I'm like, this game doesn't look that good.
Yeah.
But she's playing it. And she's
we already know her standards are pretty low.
Because she's dating me.
That was what I was implying. Yeah. You didn't have to state it out right.
Okay.
But yeah, it sounds terrible.
It's got the hooks in her. She's playing like
I'm just waiting for the day when she's gonna be like, "Hey, I've added this other dude to my harem. Now you're the one and he's the 2."
Like in real life?
Yeah, in real life. Like all of a sudden there's going to be another dude.
She's going to be inspired to start her own real life harem.
Yeah, I'm wondering when that's going to start happening.
Well, yeah, even if it does happen, I will be the top one. I'll be the top hoe.
So you're fine with it.
I'll be number one hoe. I'll be number one hoe.
As long as you're as they say, the bottom, the bottom hoe.
They're the bottom hoe. I'm the top hoe.
No, that's the... You don't understand the system.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's
a class system.
Yeah,
I understand class system. I'm number 1.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No.
All
right.
I'm actually excited about news this week.
Are you?
I am.
Oh yeah, I know why.
There are 2 things that I'm extra excited about.
Okay, well, we're gonna wait on those.
No,
for later.
Let's get into it because
I'm
excited.
We have to talk about the sad stuff first.
I don't want to talk about the sad stuff. I want to talk about the cool stuff.
Okay, well, let's start with the sad stuff, and we'll work up to your news. Okay, and it's not your news, but the stuff that excites you. Bad news. We talked about this last week. There were rumors that Activision and Blizzard would be laying off a bunch of workers.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, they did.
Yeah,
somewhere around 800 people.
Yeah,
a lot of people. Like 8% of their
a lot of people
employees, and so it's. And then when I was reading about it, it's kind of weird because they were talking about people who thought they were safe or being let go, and like had been there for years.
Yeah, I hear it's a pretty terrible situation.
Yeah, and
it's really bad.
It makes me wonder about buying games from them.
I don't know.
I mean, most of the people that were let go were. Not in the game development portion of it.
But some of them were.
Some of them were, but it just feels like there should be a better way to do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like, as with a lot of times, this stuff happens. It's poorly handled, and
I mean, there's really no good way to fire somebody.
There really isn't.
Not really.
I don't think. I've never been fired, but I don't want to be.
Yeah,
and I feel really bad for anybody.
You think you would be one of those people who just flip the table?
I'm
angry.
I don't know. I think it's. I've never worked in the game industry, so I don't know. I wouldn't know how it would be. But most jobs I've had, I think I would know if I was going to be fired.
Yeah.
So I think I'd be like, "Yep, I deserve this. I should not. I should not have worked here." Well, let's be honest. I've never been fired because I have quit jobs because I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
I should not be doing this. This is not like, I either don't have the skill or I don't feel comfortable doing it. So I'm just going to save us all the trouble and quit.
Yeah.
And that's just my way I am. But at the same time, I imagine if I were working for a gaming company and I'd be happy about working for a gaming company, I would not feel that way. And it seems like I would be excited about being there, and I would be really surprised if I were fired.
Yeah.
And I would be hurt.
Well, and
so I would be very upset. I can't imagine like the stress of feeling secure in your job and then suddenly not having a job.
Yeah, and apparently there's still like the Blizzard in France is they're still waiting for the axe to fall there. Because of the way
they haven't. They don't know if they've been.
The something to do with the French laws. They're still waiting. It's a little more complicated. So there's still like 400 people not sure if they have a job there.
Yeah, I would hate that. I think I would hate that more than just being like, oh, I got fired today. Other than sitting around waiting, I think would kill me.
And the broader question is what's going to happen with Blizzard, who is known for they make games, a really good quality game.
Yeah.
They made Overwatch, Diablo, StarCraft, all those really solid games, but they're also in the work of when the game's done, we release it. We don't just pump out games.
Yeah.
And since they merged with Activision, that might be changing.
Well, I don't know. I'm wondering if they're going to end up breaking away like Bungie.
If they can.
I don't know what the situation is.
I don't either. Yeah. But I don't know if they can. But it'd be nice. I'd hope that maybe that would happen.
Yeah.
So they can continue to make quality games, not
I don't
just
know.
pumping out a new Call of Duty every year.
Yeah, it's not a good...
Because that's what Activision does.
Yeah, I haven't played a Call of Duty in forever.
Neither have I, because I have Battlefield. Which is EA.
Yeah, it's not Activision.
That's not Activision. I was just like, wait, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait, is that Activision?
That's a different company.
Different company.
So for everybody who was laid off, our hearts go out to you. I
Yeah.
hope you can land on your feet and find a better place to work, let's be honest. So, that sucks. Can we talk about something exciting?
Yeah, BioWare's Anthem came out last week.
Yeah.
And the word is it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it looks cool. I need to try it out at some point.
Yeah, it's got this whole... It's not fully out yet. I think it releases fully this week, but it's like if you have the EA or not not EA, their launch or whatever it is, BioWare. If you have, people are getting it now because they have early access, but they fully released it, I think, later this week. But for understand, it's pretty good.
It looks cool.
It was a little rough around the edges with some of the beta.
Yeah.
But apparently they made a lot of improvements, and it's apparently pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember seeing early stuff of it, and it's pretty interesting. Yeah. The new Destiny, as is being said.
Yeah. I mean, it was their answer to Destiny, so. I'm intrigued by it. I don't know if I'll get it. I may wait on it, but I'd like to try it out.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It's just time and money.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
You're killing me.
They are settling a lawsuit.
Okay.
So there were some issues with people on private property, and
like people showing up at their property
to catch Pokemon and stuff. So there was lawsuits, and they're apparently working on. Niantic is working on settlement. Put forth a settlement, So there may be some big changes coming to Pokemon Go, mostly in the way of like giving warnings for if you're in if a lot of people are in one area playing, of like, hey, be courteous, all that stuff, warnings, and then also like a system for if you can have if there's a Pokestop on your property or something like that, you can have it delisted or whatever. There's going to be there may be some changes. Some Pokestops may go away, and which is not surprising. I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah.
But, lawsuits do that.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. If you still play Pokemon Go, you're probably going to see some changes.
I don't.
And you don't.
No.
But your girlfriend plays Pokemon Ho, so...
She does play Pokemon Ho, which is not an AR game.
Affect her
it's not an augmented reality game, so...
Well, you can't see the Hoes out in the world?
Nope, they're only in that game. Mm-hmm. She has 16. She has 16 women and I don't know how many children. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Why would you want that?
I guess if you're a sultan and you want to have a lot of children, I guess it's the way to go. I don't know. It's weird.
Crackdown 3 also came out this week. Are you not excited about Crackdown 3?
No.
From what I've heard, it's more of the same.
Which is not what I want to hear.
It's the same. I mean, it's fun. It's ridiculous. But it seems to follow the same trend as the old ones, where it's not hard.
Yeah.
It's just, you eventually get to the point where you're just a super being that just can do everything.
Just destroys everything.
And, but for understand, it's not bad. It's entertaining. But the downside is it's short.
Short?
I read it's like 13 hours.
13 hours?
Yeah.
And it's a $60 game?
I think so, yeah. So
that does not make me want it.
No.
I don't think I want to binge it unless it's just a really quality 13 hours. I don't think
it is. I don't think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I wanted to be excited about it.
But it does have Terry Crews.
I know, and that's a plus.
I understand he's a blast in it.
Well, yeah, it's Terry Crews.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess if you like those kind of games, I haven't played them since.
I played the first one, and then
I think I played the second one a little bit.
The second one, I couldn't. There was just. It wasn't enough new content to
it's the same
make
thing,
me come play it.
But for understand, the map is better and more diverse than the old one was, and there's different districts that have different themes and stuff, and so it's fun. It's just nothing groundbreaking.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Let's see. A copy of Super Mario Brothers. We had that game, the old one, the original one, in the cart
for the NES.
On the NES, went for $100,000 and $150.
$100,000 and That's a bit. You think ours will go for that?
No. But if we had been smart, we would have $100,000 right now. Because we had that game.
Yes, we did.
I don't know if it was the first run of it, because
probably not.
This was a first run, sealed.
I doubt ours.
Sealed edition.
I doubt ours.
So it was a very small. And this one we didn't have. I know we didn't have, but was an early release version of it to kind of test the American market.
Yeah.
And it had a special seal that they didn't do very many of them. And it was sealed, hadn't been opened, and it's now in a plastic, like the rated box.
Yeah, like, what condition it's in.
Yeah, it's like a 9.4, I think.
Yeah.
And, $100,000 for a game
that's a good chunk of change.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, it would be nice.
It would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that student loan debt would disappear.
Yep, yes it would.
Here's some news you'll be excited about.
I am excited about it.
Okay, Hollow Knight
Yeah.
sequel.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I love Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
I love it so much that every time I'm on the Nintendo eShop, I see it, I think about buying it. Even though I own it on PC, I really want it on my Switch.
Yeah.
And now I feel even stronger about it because they're coming out with a sequel.
Yeah.
Called Hollow Knight SilkSong.
SilkSong.
And
don't look at my notes.
I'm looking at my notes.
Now, where do you have it? Oh, you do have it written.
See?
There you are.
See,
okay.
Hollow Knight SilkSong, and you play as Hornet in this one.
I don't know who Hornet is. I haven't played it.
She is one of the side characters that is prominent in the story of Hollow Knight, and she's really pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you kind of have an opposition alliance with her through the game, and so I'm really excited. Apparently, this one it started out originally this was going to be a DLC, for the
and it just got too big,
and it was always set to be set in a different area, new land, which I was really excited about, and but it got so big and large that they were like, it's got to be a separate sequel.
Yeah.
So I don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah,
but it needs to be out so I can play it. But it will definitely get me to. I'll probably buy it on the Switch.
Yeah.
And I'd like to buy the original one on the Switch and play through it again.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. So good. It's really good. Yeah. It's easily one of my favorite and recent platformers. It's so good.
Okay, and then other news that you're excited about. Sony is claiming that they are open for crossplay. So they've done it with Fortnite, and they've done it with Rocket League, I think, with the other one.
Yeah.
And so they're open for business, as quotes. But developers are saying that that's not true.
Oh, yeah.
Like Wargroove.
Yeah.
The developers, Chucklefish.
Yeah.
They came out and said, yeah, we've been trying to get crossplay with the PlayStation for this game.
And they were like, no.
And they told them no. So they're publicly saying one thing, but they're telling the developers who asked for it another thing. And so apparently it's not even like a complicated thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, Fortnite accidentally did it a year ago.
Yeah.
And then now they officially done it. So it's just literally just like turning it on.
Yeah.
And so Sony's doing weird stuff.
That's not surprising.
Not surprising. Which I guess they can. They have the exclusives and the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And you have a PlayStation now.
I do.
So you're part of that club.
I own one. I got it for Red Dead.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. So
and Bloodborne.
I started playing Bloodborne because I bought it for Red Dead.
Yeah.
I bought it ahead of getting Red Dead, and then while I was waiting, I played Bloodborne, which I didn't even buy a full copy. I just went and got a used one. So I'm not that invested.
Yeah. Okay, well that's all we have.
No, that is not all. That is not all. Don't cut us off. There is one really important. Yes, we have.
We don't have time.
Yes, we have plenty of time.
We don't.
Shut up. Shut up.
Stop hating me.
They are doing a remake of Link's Awakening.
Yes.
The Zelda Link's Awakening. The old, I believe it was Game Boy.
Yeah,
it was a Game Boy
game.
Yeah, Game Boy game. Which I loved.
It's a top-down Link game running around.
I loved it. And they're doing a remake of it. And it is adorable.
Yeah.
It looked, well, the little announcement video, they showed, I guess the opening cinematic.
Yeah.
Which looked fantastic. And
it kind of looks like the old the Zelda anime. style, and except a little nicer.
Yeah, and then the actual gameplay looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's like the same kind of top down, but it's all 3-dimensional, and it's just really cute.
Yeah,
and I cannot wait. I am so excited by this because I was just thinking about that game. And I was like, what was the name? I couldn't remember the name of it. I was like, I remember playing that Zelda game where because I was checking out Zelda 2, right? And I was like, what was the one where you wake up on the beach and then you're walking around and there was the chain chomp and like all this weird little stuff. I'm like, I couldn't remember it, and I was gonna go research it, and then this announcement came out, and I was like, that's it. I'm so excited. Yeah. I am ecstatic.
I'm hoping it'll lead to other remakes.
It'd be cool.
I'd love a what's the crap? I've gone a blank now. The Super Nintendo one.
Link to the Past?
Link to the Past.
Well, they kind of did a Link to the Past. With
Link
Between
but it's
Worlds.
not on the Switch.
Yeah, I know, but Link Between Worlds was kind of it was set in that world.
Yeah, but you imagine the style they did for this one with that one?
It would be cool.
It'd be cool, and then there'd be a darker version of it.
Yeah, they'd be
and it's still adorable and cute.
Yeah. That would be cool. I would be finding excited by it.
Yeah.
But,
So what we're saying is buy this one. Buy it in droves. Buy 10 of them, so it'll do really well. And then they'll there's something
what other ones can we do?
What other one can we make? And then everyone will go,
Zelda 2.
No. Why would they do that? You can just play it on the classic.
No. We need a revamp.
Yeah. This news came out of the Nintendo Direct that came out this week.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff came out.
And then they also announced Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty excited about, because I didn't play the first one.
I didn't play it.
Well, I didn't have the console it came on.
Yeah.
So it came out.
Yeah, I didn't. I think I played. Maybe Robert has it or something. It seemed like I played it at somebody's place. But other than that, I haven't.
But it'll be on the Switch. So, which I think is ideal.
A really good idea,
Nintendo did it. So.
Yeah.
They've also announced a Box Boy game coming, which has co-op, so it has Box Boy and Box Girl.
That's cool.
Playing together.
That's cool.
So that's pretty exciting. And if you like platformers, but on the Switch. And then there's some new footage and stuff of the Marvel Alliance 3,
Fire Emblem,
Fire Emblem, which have been delayed.
Yeah,
but it's still coming out this year.
Yeah.
And then there's still, all kinds of games coming out for the Switch.
Yeah.
Hope later this year. Maybe we'll get a Pokemon.
I think there's a good chance that after I finish playing through a lot of these little new classic games, that I will probably pick up Hollow Knight on the Switch.
Yeah.
Because it's not expensive. It's like $15. I think it's that.
Yeah.
And it's easily worth it. And I already paid it once. I would pay $30 for that game. So
well, you're going to be.
Exactly.
You're buying it again.
Totally.
And then you're going to spend some more money when the new one comes out.
Yes.
So you'll spend $45.
It's worth it.
Probably.
I would have paid $60 for this game. It is really good.
Yeah. I need to play it. I haven't.
It is really.
Should get a physical copy of it so I can play it.
I just bought a new memory card. It came in today for my
great.
Switch, so I got 256 gigs of space.
And that's fine, but you can still buy a physical copy of Hollow Knight.
I'm out of space in my carrying case.
So
I can't buy no more cartridges.
Spend more money. You're committed. You might
no
more go deeper.
I'm done with cartridges.
Oh, come on. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for downloading if I can.
If you can, if the internet is cooperating.
And most of the Switch games aren't that big, so. Yeah. Anything else you want to cover?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, please go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com. You'll find a link to our YouTube page, so please go check that out, and please subscribe to us on there. We're trying to get up enough subscribers so that we can get a named link, so we don't have this garbage link that we have right now, which is terrible, and I hate it.
I wouldn't have announced that, because now someone else who gets a bunch of subscribers will steal it before
No, they already have it. I looked. Deaf and Dumb is not an available link.
That's what I'm saying. Someone else is going to get to it before us.
No, people already have it.
Oh, really?
Like multiple versions of it. So we're gonna have to come up like all of our stuff. It's Deaf and Dumb Podcast or something, which drives me insane. Like I hate it.
Well,
but it is what it is.
We'll have to make a lot of money and buy all the URLs from it.
Well, I mean, I guess we should have just went with a different name that wasn't common, like Dip and Dine.
Dip and Dine. We could have done Dip and Dine.
Yeah.
And no one would have known.
No one would have got it. They'd be like, why do they call themselves Dip and Dine? Real quick story.
We've covered it on here before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Have we covered Dip and Dine?
We have covered Dip and Dine.
Well, really quick for the people who don't know. Dip and Dine, in this house that we record, that is our studio. We grew up in this house. There's this old door, it's not there anymore, that we were, I don't know how old we were very young. We attempted to write our names on the door, like our own graffiti, and it came out as Dip for you and Dine for me. So I was a little closer.
I don't know if that's accurate.
I had all the layers that I...
I don't remember who wrote which one.
No, I remember.
I don't. So I just remember doing it.
All the letters that I use are in my name technically. They're just in the wrong order.
One letter is in my name.
Yeah.
Now, in my defense, P is a rotated...
It's like a D that fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Wait, hang on.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
It is.
I had to think about it. I was like, is it a D or a B?
P, yeah. You have to do some spatial rational imagination. Yeah.
Now, if you had gone with that, I would have been the first name.
You would have.
So maybe we should revisit the name of the show.
Oh, yeah? We'll just change the name now. Welcome to Dip and Dine.
I'm Dudley.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, I'm Dip and I'm Dine.
No.
You want to do that?
No.
No one wants to do that.
No one wants to be known as Dip.
But yes, please subscribe to us on YouTube. It helps us out. Please leave comments if you have comments. And sorry for the technical difficulty on this episode.
Yeah, whatever. Get over it. I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
If you want better, you can pay us.
You know, you can. It doesn't matter if you keep saying that. People aren't going to just start paying you.
It doesn't hurt if I don't.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley, mate. I don't know why I said my full name.
Yeah.
This has been Deaf and Dumb.